Welcome to the Toronto Public Library website. Today, we will look at how to use Zinio. From torontopubliclibrary.ca, type in Zinio into the search bar. Under Zinio emagazines, click on Access Online. Accessing Zinio for the first time requires registering for two separate Zinio accounts. You must have a valid email address and Toronto Public Library card to create these accounts. It is recommended that you use the same email account for both Zinio accounts. The first account you will be creating will allow you free access to Toronto Public Library's Zinio collection. The second account will be your personal Zinio account. From the library's Zinio landing page, click on the Create New Account button at the top right corner. Once you click on Create New Account, you will be asked to enter your Toronto Public Library card number. Click on Next to continue. Fill in your personal information, including a valid email address. You have just successfully completed the registration for your first Zinio account. We will soon register for our second Zinio account. First, let's look at the digital subscriptions of popular magazines available to us. You can access these by keyword search, title, and genre. Use the drop-down menu to see what is available. You can also simply browse by magazine cover. Click on a magazine that you're interested in reading. Clicking will now prompt you to register for your second Zinio account. Click on Checkout to continue. Remember to register for the second Zinio account with all the same information as your first Zinio account just a moment ago. Click on Complete Checkout. Once you have finished completing your registration information, you may also choose to opt out of Zinio updates by unchecking the checkbox below your registration details. When you're ready, click Register. Once you have successfully registered or signed in, you will be redirected to your personal Zinio account library. Remember, this is not the entire collection of digital magazines available to you. To access that, you must return to the Toronto Public Library's Zinio collection, which you should still have open in another browser window or tab at the top of your screen. It is very important to keep both tabs open as you use Zinio on a desktop or laptop computer. This will allow you to move between both the Toronto Public Library's collection and your own personal magazine collection that you have borrowed. If you click back onto the Toronto Public Library's Zinio page, you can add more magazines to your personal Zinio library. This personal library is also known as My Library. Clicking on a magazine from the Toronto Public Library Zinio page will automatically add it to your personal Zinio accounts library. Now that we have added a magazine from the Toronto Public Library collection, we can begin reading it. To read it, simply click on the cover of the magazine. A new, smaller browser window will open in the middle of your screen and begin loading your magazine. You can read your magazine in a number of ways. You can click backwards and forwards. You can click on links within the pages. For example, if you see an article mentioned in the table of contents, you can try clicking directly on it to go right to the page that has that article, instead of clicking forward manually to find it. You can also view all pages as thumbnails. This allows you to easily skim through the entire issue at a glance. You can also magnify and zoom in on parts of the page. You can also view the current page in full screen. All the control options are available as a series of icons along the bottom of your browser window. Close this browser window to return to the library collections page. Thank you for joining me on this tour of Zinio digital magazines at the Toronto Public Library. For more information, speak to staff at your local library or call Answer Line at 416-393-7131.